Things, my friends. Have you ever wondered about the popularity of a crystal? You heard about the crystals and why even wear one. It's just a piece of rock. Let's take a closer look at this mineral. To begin with, you will probably not be able to see me or hear me without it. Your cell phone will not exist, or Bluetooth, or music boxes, televisions, computers, solar energy panels, Wi-Fi, and maybe even you. You might be wondering, are you serious? Are you kidding me? Why should I waste your valuable time dealing with this, my friend? Trust me, I won't. What is the crystal quartz? First, realize that they have existed long before the Creator thought about your existence. The initial energy of creation is embedded into these minerals. They are like structures that sustain this dimension of time and space. They are a source of perpetual electromagnetic energy frequency. You may ask, what's that got to do with me? Let's get a bit deeper and more simple. What is an atom? An atom is an electromagnetic particle with neutrons and protons and electrons. And these atoms together form molecules. One of the most important is H2O. Without it, my friend, it's obvious that you wouldn't exist. So in accordance to their groupings, we have elements. You remember from school, right? The tables of the elements like gold, silver, mercury, copper, diamonds, iron, and on and on. In summary, everything visible and invisible in this dimension of time and space is because of electromagnetic energy. So now, what are you made of? That is the $6 million question they used to ask the $6 million man. For those of you who go back to those days, your physical composition is of molecules. And remember, they're made up of atoms, which is electromagnetic energy. Now, if you're paying attention, then you will realize we're going somewhere. But let me take a pause here to point out a few extremely important occurrences. Now, how does the moon affect the tides of the oceans? How does wind affect water? How does the sun affect plants? How does an earthquake affect the land? How does floodwaters affect houses? What is consistent is the energy of one element having an impact on another element. The crystal quartz, which forms in cavities of our planet, is mainly hexagonal shape. It means six-sided, and is composed mostly of aluminum and silica. And somehow, magically, It has done that for millions of years and has never deviated from that. Think about that. Who's conducting this show? Now, that is amazing in itself, and it is constant, unending frequency of harmony, meaning it is both receptive and projective, positive and negative, creating a balanced field of energy. By simple deduction, atoms affect each other's energy flow. And because of the crystal quartz harmonious state, it will influence your energy composition to be in harmony. That is natural, and it doesn't necessarily require your thoughts or beliefs. It is a natural phenomenon. Why is that so important? Prior to man's unkindly abuse of nature, sustaining harmony and equilibrium was man's highest priority. It provided the populace greater health as well as a more peaceful means of existence. Health relied on a balanced frequency system. Being understood that the body functions on an electromagnetic system, thus it was eminent to preserve it in complete harmony to sustain it healthy. Common sense, by exposing it to harmonious frequencies like quartz, it healed the individual along with alkaline-based foods. It is actually very logical when it is clearly comprehended. Plants receiving free-flowing electrons, which are then consumed like weed leaves. So when they are consumed into our electromagnetic body, receiving daily doses of electrons from the sun, we are consuming them. So we're consuming energy. Now, the way we are presently using these crystal quartz in technology, it's actually detrimental to our health. We are overexposed to excesses of radiation from signal towers, heavily radiated street signal lights, proximity to cell phones, computers, and television screens, strong Wi-Fi signals at home add to that, and non-alkaline foods and lack of sunlight, meaning lack of free electrons. Include into that unnatural fibers over our skins. The ingestion of unbalanced chemicals taken in as medicine. And imagine medical treatments based solely on the profit margin. Stressful emotional conditions. Put it all together, and how do you think this is affecting your delicate electromagnetic body? The response, my friend, is in the obituary columns. The loss of life due to diseases is catastrophic, most of which are inflicted environmentally due to electromagnetic frequency disturbances. In conclusion, my friend, if you understood my analysis, I highly recommend carrying, wearing, or being surrounded by these magnificent harmonious minerals as was once utilized to preserve health, harmony in this most unfriendly environment where imbalance of energy is causing destruction. We have imbalanced the energy, and it is happening in different ways. Okay? But there is an imbalance because when it is in a state of harmony, yes, there are disruptions. That's a natural process of the up and down, positive, negative forces, and opposite poles. But even within that, there is a balance and harmony in how it is done. So the fact that we are falling to this eases, not ease, but this eases mean imbalance. So I am just basically suggesting the usage of these minerals to help harmonize your electromagnetic field. Blessings and peace to all, and much love.